Welcome to the Bloom and Well podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Mackenzie, a functional wellness chiropractor specializing in gut, brain, and hormone health. Join me as we explore natural methods for health and wellness, focusing on regulating your nervous system, nurturing your gut-brain axis, exploring the mind-body connection, and getting to the root cause of your chronic illness. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 9 of the Bloom and Well podcast. Today, we are diving into a topic that is super important for anyone dealing with chronic pain, fatigue, or anxiety. We are talking about understanding your nervous system and why it burns out. So burnout, it's more than just a trendy buzzword. It's a serious state of physical, mental, and emotional exhaustion brought on by sustained stress. If you're in a high-stress job like healthcare or corporate roles, or if you're a caregiver, you're probably all too familiar with this feeling. In today's episode, we are going to explore what burnout does to your nervous system and share some effective strategies to help you prevent and recover from this burnout. Whether you're looking for immediate relief or a deeper understanding, we've got some actionable insights to support your journey back to feeling healthy, energized, and well. So let's get into it. First off, how does your nervous system contribute to the stress response? To understand why your nervous system might burn out, it's helpful to start with a basic overview of its structure and function. Think of your nervous system as a complex network that coordinates everything that your body does. It's divided into two main parts, your central nervous system and your peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system is your brain and spinal cord. This is like the command center of your body. It processes information and sends out instructions. Picture it as a central hub where all of the critical decisions are being made. For example, if you're cooking and accidentally touch a hot stove, sensory receptors in your skin send a pain signal through those peripheral nerves to your spinal cord and then up to your brain. Your brain actually interprets this signal as hot and dangerous, and it sends a rapid signal back through your spinal cord and out through the peripheral nerves to your hand muscles, telling them to pull away immediately. All of this happens in a split second, showcasing how the central nervous system processes sensory input and directs swift protective actions. Now, your peripheral nervous system. This extends beyond the brain and spinal cord and connects that central hub to the rest of your body, like your organs and your tissues. It's a vast network of roads and highways made up of nerves and nerve endings. This peripheral nervous system is divided into two subsystems. You have your somatic nervous system, which controls voluntary movements like kicking a ball or stirring a pot of soup, and your autonomic nervous system, which regulates involuntary functions like heart rate, digestion, and breathing. Your autonomic nervous system plays a crucial role in the body's stress response, and it is split into two main components, your sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. These two branches of your autonomic nervous system work together to maintain balance in your body, but they have opposite effects. So your sympathetic nervous system is often called your fight or flight response. When you're in a stressful situation, like being stuck in traffic on your way to a very important meeting, your sympathetic fight or flight response kicks in. This gets your body ready to either face the threat or to run away. It increases your heart rate, directs blood flow to your muscles, and releases stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. This response is super useful in short bursts, helping you to react quickly to whatever impending doom or danger is present. But when this sympathetic fight or flight is activated all of the time, it can wear your body down and lead to burnout. When your sympathetic nervous system is active, a whole bunch of physiological changes occur. Your adrenal glands release adrenaline and cortisol, increasing your heart rate, elevating that blood pressure, and boosting energy supply. Blood flow is redirected to major muscle groups. Your pupils dilate for better vision, and digestion slows down to conserve energy. These changes are designed to enhance your physical performance and your mental alertness, and it gives your body the resources that you need to deal with that immediate danger. On the flip side, the parasympathetic nervous system is known as the rest and digest. After a stressful event has passed, your peripheral nervous system helps to calm the body down. It slows down your heart rate, promotes digestion, and facilitates recovery and healing. This peripheral nervous system is essential for conserving energy and maintaining long-term health. So when it's active, your body actually repairs itself and restores balance. Ideally, your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems work in harmony. The sympathetic prepares your body to handle the stress, while the parasympathetic helps your body to recover and restore equilibrium. Think of it like this. After a stressful day at work, and your sympathetic nervous system has been activated, a calm evening with activities like reading or meditating, your peripheral nervous system becomes activated. This helps to restore balance. The problem is, many people today experience prolonged sympathetic fight or flight activation without enough parasympathetic recovery time. This imbalance can lead to chronic stress, leaving your body in a constant state of readiness that depletes resources and hampers recovery. Over time, this can exhaust your nervous system, leading to symptoms of burnout like fatigue, irritability, and cognitive impairment. To prevent burnout, it's essential to find ways to regularly activate the parasympathetic nervous system. We'll discuss some great options for doing this later on in the episode. Understanding the roles of these different parts of the nervous system really highlights why managing stress is so crucial. By learning how to activate your parasympathetic nervous system through relaxation techniques and self-care, you can help your body recover from stress and prevent this burnout. Understanding what leads to nervous system burnout is key to addressing and preventing it. The primary culprit is chronic stress, which takes a significant toll on your nervous system, especially when it involves prolonged activation of the sympathetic nervous system. For women, there are some additional factors that can speed up this burnout process, including things like work, family responsibilities, societal expectations, and more. So let's talk about chronic stress and its impact. Chronic stress happens when your body faces continuous pressure without enough time to recover. This keeps your sympathetic nervous system, that fight or flight mode, engaged. While the fight or flight response is great for short bursts of stress, prolonged activation can become harmful. High levels of cortisol can suppress your immune system. It can increase levels of inflammation and even mess with your sleep, making it harder for your body to recover and heal. Chronic stress can also change the structure and even function of your brain, particularly in areas related to memory and emotional regulation. This can impair cognitive function, even increase anxiety and depression, and eventually lead to nervous system burnout. So, common symptoms of nervous system burnout might include things like chronic fatigue, irritability, trouble concentrating, brain fog, and even a sense of detachment or hopelessness. Now let's discuss these factors that contribute to burnout specifically in women. Women often juggle multiple roles and responsibilities, balancing demanding careers with family obligations like childcare or elder care, all while managing household duties. This constant multitasking requires a high level of cognitive effort and leaves little time for self-care and relaxation. Without enough time to activate that parasympathetic nervous system, which helps the body to recover from stress, burnout becomes more likely. High societal standards and gender roles add even more pressure. Women are frequently expected to be the primary caregivers and nurturers, which involves a lot of emotional labor. Emotional labor means managing and regulating your own emotions while also tending to the emotional needs of others. And this can be particularly draining since it often goes unrecognized and unappreciated, but requires significant mental and emotional energy. Women are also often socialized to prioritize the needs of others over their own, leading to neglect of their personal health and well-being. This chronic stress can result in a perpetual state of sympathetic activation, making it difficult to shift into that rest and digest parasympathetic restorative mode. And let's not forget about multitasking. Women are more likely to engage in multitasking, which can increase stress levels and decrease efficiency. Multitasking divides your attention and creates a constant feeling of being overwhelmed, further activating that fight or flight response and perpetuating the cycle of stress and burnout. So recognizing these factors, these symptoms of nervous system burnout, can be the first step to developing a strategy to mitigate the stress and to promote a healthier balance between your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems. So what exactly are common symptoms of nervous system burnout? We've touched on a few of these, but I do think that it's important to recognize these symptoms as a crucial step towards your recovery. Burnout can manifest in various ways and is different for everyone, and it can affect both your body and mind. So here are some common symptoms to watch out for. Number 1, we have fatigue. Chronic fatigue is not just feeling tired after a long day. It is a deep, unrelenting exhaustion that does not improve with rest. You might find it difficult to get out of bed in the morning or feel drained even after a full night's sleep. You might also find yourself needing naps in the middle of the day or early in the afternoon as well. Number 2, we have anxiety. Persistent anxiety can manifest as constant worry, a sense of impending doom, or feeling on edge. An overactivation of your sympathetic nervous system keeps your body in a state of heightened alertness, making it very difficult to relax. Number 3, we have insomnia. Trouble sleeping, whether it's difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up too early, is very common with burnout. Insomnia exacerbates fatigue and creates a vicious cycle where a lack of sleep further strains your nervous system. Number 4, digestive issues. Chronic stress affects the digestive system through your vagus nerve and can lead to problems like stomach aches, bloating, constipation, and even diarrhea. Your fight or flight response diverts blood flow away from the digestive tract, impairing its function and causing discomfort. Number 5, emotional exhaustion. This includes feeling emotionally drained, detached, and unable to cope with everyday demands. You might find yourself more irritable, quick to anger, or feeling a sense of hopelessness or numbness. If you recognize these symptoms in yourself, it's essential to take a step back and reflect on your current state of well-being. So take a moment and ask yourself the following questions. Am I feeling constantly tired even after rest? Do I experience frequent anxiety or a sense of being overwhelmed? Are my sleep patterns disrupted, and do I struggle with insomnia? Have I noticed changes in my digestion or gastrointestinal discomfort? Do I feel emotionally drained and find it hard to handle daily tasks? Self-reflection is a powerful tool in identifying burnout. By acknowledging your symptoms, you're taking the first step towards addressing the root cause and seeking appropriate solutions. Remember, recognizing burnout is not necessarily a sign of weakness, but a crucial part of taking care of your health. If you identify with several of these symptoms and find yourself answering yes to more than 2 of the questions we just looked at, consider reaching out for support from healthcare professionals in order to make healthy lifestyle adjustments and incorporate stress relief practices into your routine to help you restore balance and well-being. If you're interested in a free discovery call, you can always reach out to us at drmackenziebrewer.com/schedule. Now let's take a look at some simple yet effective strategies that you can incorporate into your daily routine to manage stress, promote relaxation, and maintain overall health. First up, we have deep breathing. Deep breathing is a fantastic tool because it activates that parasympathetic rest and digest state, which, as we've said, helps your body to relax, reduces stress, and puts your body into that state where it is capable of healing. So here's how you do it. Practice diaphragmatic breathing by inhaling deeply through your nose, letting your abdomen expand from the front, from the back, and from the sides, and then exhaling slowly throughout your mouth. When you do this technique, you want to make sure that your exhale is longer than your inhale. Try to do this for 5 to 10 minutes every day and whenever you're feeling overly stressed. It's simple, but it is incredibly effective at triggering that parasympathetic rest and digest state. Next up, we have mindfulness and meditation. These practices encourage present moment awareness, which can really help to reduce that anxiety and improve your emotional regulation. Start with short sessions of 5 minutes and focus on your breath, or try a guided meditation. There are great apps out there like Headspace or Calm that can provide structured programs to help you get started. Now let's talk about physical activity. Regular exercise releases endorphins. These are natural stress relievers, and it helps to balance your nervous system so that it easily shifts from that parasympathetic and sympathetic state and back again. Finding activities that you enjoy, whether it's walking, gardening, swimming, yoga, or dancing, aim for at least 20 to 30 minutes most days of the week. Not only will this help to manage stress, but it also boosts your overall mood, energy levels, and can help reduce weight. Proper nutrition is also key. A balanced diet helps to support your overall health and regulate mood and energy levels. Focus on eating whole foods, including plenty of fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Try to avoid excessive caffeine and sugar because they typically make stress worse. And last but not least, let's discuss the importance of adequate sleep. Sleep is crucial for repairing your nervous system and maintaining your health. Establishing a consistent sleep schedule, creating a restful environment, and practicing good sleep hygiene can make a difference. So aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. And there you have it, some practical tips to help you regulate your nervous system and manage stress more effectively. Remember, it's not about changing everything all at one time. Small, consistent steps can lead to significant improvements in your health and well-being. If you're feeling overwhelmed and don't know where to start, and you want personalized support, don't hesitate to schedule a free discovery call with us at drmackenziebrewer.com/schedule. Thanks for tuning in to the Bloom and Well podcast. If you found value in today's discussion, don't forget to like and subscribe on your favorite platform. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, happy healing and keep bloomin' well.